Welcome to College Knowledge 304. Today's podcast is going to be covering the Super Bowl and who I think is going to win the game. By looking at the stats, I think that the 49ers are going to win the game. I think that the Chiefs are gaining a little bit of age on the 49ers, and 49ers are going to have better speed. They're going to be able to capitalize on some of the Chiefs' mistakes in the second half. I still look for Patrick Mahomes to have a good game. I expect him to have over 250 yards passing with 2 touchdowns. But I expect Rod Prudy to have a better game. He might not have the yards that Patrick Mahomes has. He might have somewhere around 210, but I expect him to throw at least 1 touchdown. And I expect Christian McCaffrey to be able to take over in the second half of the game. He'll probably be able to have 140, 150 yards rushing. And Deebo Samuel, I expect him to have a touchdown reception this game. He might not have a lot of stats. I look for it to be under 100 yards, but I think that he'll be able to capitalize in the second half with his speed and burn the cornerbacks a couple of times. So my score prediction for the game is the 49ers 38, the Chiefs 31. And I think that we're going to really see a downfall of the Chiefs organization. They're starting to catch up in years a little bit. Travis Kelce, he's starting to get some age on him as a tight end. And I really think that the Chiefs are going to have a hard time capitalizing on winning Super Bowls in the future. In fact, I would go out on the limb and say that Patrick Mahomes will not win another Super Bowl. And I'm kind of comparing his stats to how Ben Roethlisberger's career was. Ben Roethlisberger came in and won 2 Super Bowls early in his career, but after the team started getting some age and he lost a lot of weapons, he wasn't able to capitalize another Super Bowl victory. He went down as a future first ballot Hall of Famer, but he never won another Super Bowl. And his last appearance was 2010, so he played about another 11, 12 years after that. And I think we're going to see the same thing with Patrick Mahomes. Looking at the 49ers, I could see them reappearing in the Super Bowl for the next 3-4 years. They're a young team. They're only going to get better. They're going to be able to capitalize on the draft. They have smart coordinators. I could definitely see them reaching the Super Bowl within the next 2-3 years again. And I think Brock Purdy, I think America's really pulling for him over the Chiefs because, you know, how he's the last person taken in the draft. And he's had an amazing story and amazing headlines already early in his career. Showed how an underdog can win and not give up. Whereas if you look at Patrick Mahomes, he was a first-round draft pick, so he's kind of had a whole lot easier path than Brock Purdy has. I think America's wanting the 49ers to win, and there's probably some people who don't want the Chiefs to win because of simply Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. It'd be kind of interesting to see how long the spotlight is on her tonight. I hope not too long. But, yeah, it should be a good game. And should be entertaining. And some of the bets are pretty wild. I know I saw one bet that said where the Chiefs head coach, Reed, is going to eat after the game. I kind of think it'll be In-N-Out Burger, but I could be wrong. All right, that's all for College Knowledge 304 this week. Everybody have a great week. Enjoy the Super Bowl, and we'll have a great off season. Have a lot of topics to cover. let me know some of the topics you kind of like to hear, and I'll see if I can't incorporate it into the podcast. All right. Everybody have a great day.